back to boom this one away. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Murray now on first down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
The 40-yard line.
Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
By the wide receiver.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the Cardinals,
they'll look to run with Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big moves towards the end zone.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Kenyon Drake.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Murray to give. This is Drake. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And the Raven
eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Still going. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At the 40.
Shotgun now from Murray. Rolling to his left. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Ravens 7, Cardinals 6.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray forced out to his left. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Drake. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 16, Murray buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, Murray flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. On 1st and goal, Drake. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Murray out. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
14, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Drake on the carry.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're...
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Pushing through tackle. The ball comes out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The offense retains possession.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Dez Bryant, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is they went...
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson on the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Murray now. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the gun, Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Max Williams.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Ravens 23. Cardinals 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Marcus Golden on the stop.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 18.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray rolling to his left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins.
And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
This time Jackson will throw it.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. And he floats one there, incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Sliding out of the pocket. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Operating from the gun, Murray. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Operating from the gun, Murray. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
The score, Cardinals 33, Ravens 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
Out to his left. And no, it falls incomplete.
Years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the...
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
He'll try and run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 23-yard run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now Murray being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. On that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Jackson to throw. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Cardinals. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Shotgun now from Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six, eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.